All right,
You
so
just don't.
So the number one guy that Cakes wants to see over the last 7 games, besides Dwayne Haskins,
Guys.
is Darius Geis, and I don't think you can argue with that. Jason, though, you have a different guy.
Can I guess? I think I know who it is. Can I guess?
Well, the honest answer is I don't care to see anybody.
I know, but come on.
For the sake of the segment,
Yes.
yeah, there is another guy.
Yes. Go ahead.
I think it's McLaurin.
It is. It's Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
I think he's the most talented offensive player.
Mm-hmm.
I met the kid. He's a nice kid. I met the parents at the Senior Bowl. I like the parents.
He seems like a great kid.
I feel bad for him that he's got to suffer through this horrible Redskins offense. If he was in another offense, any other offense, he'd be putting up bigger numbers. So I'll say McLaurin, even though we probably will only see him 3 or 4 times because he'll have 3 or 4 catches in the game.
Yeah. For me, can't argue with either one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I still am holding out hope, and I need to see more, though, from Montez Sweat.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
He's the guy that I was actually excited about when they completed their first round.
Mm-hmm.
The Haskins pick, whatever, we knew that was a Dan and Bruce thing. That was going to be a hit or miss. It was a big risk-reward thing. But the Sweat, the move up to get Sweat, is what I think gave everybody sort of an A grade for the Skins. It got Bruce to actually come out of his shell and go do like some of the national shows.
Hey, you see we got Sweat out of Mississippi State?
Remember that? Because the Redskins got really, really positive press for their first round.
Where's Mississippi on the map?
People liked Haskins, but I think what put it over the top was the Sweat pick.
By the way, he only needs 11 more sacks for my bold prediction preseason to come through.
Would you have him at 14?
No, 13 and a half.
Jesus.
That was my bold prediction.
Well, right now he's got
That's
2.5. Yeah.
That's bold, EB.
Right now he's got 2.5, and I'd say he's been a fairly decent-sized disappointment for me, although I do have to acknowledge that he's played better, I think, in these last few weeks. But you just don't see a lot of...
I was going to say, I feel like I've heard his name called a little bit more.
He's having a little bit more of an impact, but still only 2.5 sacks. I don't have the number on pressures. He definitely doesn't have that bend that you see in like that Watt has, or even his brother. You know, you don't see that around the corner. He's pretty stiff.
Hey, if he sacks Darnold twice this weekend, I'm gonna have a sweat.
That would be nice. That would be really nice.
Then he's backing up.
Anybody else out there, though, that you're excited to see over the last 7 weeks, besides Haskins? Cakes is going Geis. Jason's going McLaurin. I'm going Montez Sweat. 800-636-1067.
An honorable mention.
Yeah.
Need to see more out of Paul Richardson. I mean, that guy's getting paid $8 million, and I understand it's not a great situation for him with the flux at quarterback here. Need to see a little bit more out of Richardson.
You see a lot more.
He's got to be more of an impact guy in the offense.
You thought he'd average more than 3 catches per game at 8.9 yards per catch.
I think he's averaging about 26 yards per game this year.
That dude, right, because he's averaging 3 catches.
I mean, that is an absurdly
that guy's
low
supposed
number.
he's supposed to average like 15 yards a catch.
He's
supposed to be our stretch the field guy.
Right.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
It just didn't happen. Let's go to Javelle in Culpeper. Are our microphones working? Maybe our phones are broken. Javelle, what's up, buddy? You're on with the Junkies.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you? Good, man. How are you?
We're okay.
What's up?
Hey, first of all, EB, man, your thing with Sweat, the last game, even Ron Anderson played more than him in his position. It took away a lot of his reps. So I think coming off the bye, that's one position, to look at to see who gets more playing time.
I have noticed that. He's not getting as many reps as he did early on. That's for sure.
Right. But as far as my big thing, I'm going to go off the radar a little bit. My biggest thing I want to see is really how Callahan coaches, and if you are really truly able to get an evaluation of Haskins. Because to me, you're not going to get a true evaluation by handing the ball off 35, 40 times and only letting him throw 15 to 18 times a game. And the only pass patterns that he's able to really, complete on a regular basis is those 10 to 12-yard outs. So my thing is, if you listen to Callahan in his press conferences, he sounds to me exactly like Bruce Allen. The same monotone, the same way they come across. It sounds like the same person. So I want to see if he's really going to let Haskins, develop to see what he has. Because my thing is, I believe they're going to go and say, No coach in the offseason is going to want to come here with Bruce Allen in that same position.
Right.
Unless Snyder gives him, the chief solely deals with the contracts and so forth. Anybody with any clout or any cachet isn't going to want to come here. So, in my opinion, they're going to go in the offseason. Nobody's going to want to come, and then Callahan's going to be the head coach again next year.
Oh,
and we're going to be playing this same. We're going to be doing the same thing again.
No way. Even though he's a crony of Bruce Allen's, I don't see any scenario where he retains the job.
They won't sell one new ticket.
No, they might lose tickets.
I don't care if they went 7-0 the rest of the way. He ain't going to be the coach.
Well, if they went 7-0, that would change.
And by the way,
the
caller said that he reminded him of Bruce Allen. He's so much more cerebral to me than Bruce Allen.
Bruce is so much sleazier.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Oh. Man, I might hate him more than anybody else in the country.
I know. You want to fight him.
I'm willing to put my career on the line.
A career-ending bout?
For both of us. Whoever loses has to retire.
Yeah. 2 go in, 1 comes out.
Yep. And if I lose, I can't imagine I lose that old fart, but if I lose, I just podcast from the basement.
Yeah. So much. If you lost to Bruce Allen, so much shame.
It'd be shame.
Shame.